I discovered that whenever someone in the village got married, the bride had to enter the ancestral hall alone with my father, who was the village chief, and before entering the hall, the bride was not allowed to consummate the marriage. They claimed the ancestors needed to check if the woman was qualified, but every time a woman came out of the hall, she looked radiant and full of energy. This made me increasingly curious about the ancestral hall. When I turned 20, I brought my first girlfriend home. My father saw how beautiful she was and licked his lips. I thought she would pass the ancestral test smoothly, but not long after entering, she ran out disheveled, slapped me hard, and broke up with me on the spot. I was stunned. I asked my father what happened inside, but he buttoned his clothes and said, "It was my fault. I was born unlucky. The ancestors did not allow me to marry, and I should give up on the idea." I became even more confused. In the following 10 years, I brought several girlfriends home, but all relationships ended the same way. Finally, I decided to try one last time, as soon as we arrived. My father demanded that my girlfriend enter the hall. My girlfriend saw my worry, held my hand tightly, and promised she would never abandon me no matter what happened. But shortly after she went inside, I heard her screaming. When I rushed in, she shoved me to the ground. She even pulled out her hairpin and tried to stab my eyes, muttering that killing me would benefit everyone. Luckily, my father stopped her. I asked her why she suddenly hated me, when we had loved each other so deeply, but she said nothing and left. After she left, my father beat me violently, saying he had warned me that someone as unlucky as me should never try to marry. He beat me so badly. I fell unconscious for 3 days. When I woke up, my grandmother and uncle were beside me. Hearing what happened, they were furious and went to confront my father. But my father relied on his authority as clan leader, said outsiders had no right to interfere, claimed it was ancestral rule, and no one could defy it. My uncle and grandmother insisted on seeing the hall themselves. My father reluctantly brought them in, but minutes later, both of them stormed out in rage and started hitting me the moment they saw me. I had no idea what they saw, or why they treated me this way afterward. Just then, my friend arrived and helped me up. But the next moment, my father came with a group of men, saying even an outsider dared to meddle in our family business. My friend had no choice but to leave. Then I was locked inside a straw hut. Soon after, my friend returned with the police. They wanted to investigate the hall, but my father blocked them, saying only female officers could enter. Men were forbidden or they would anger the ancestors. The police didn't believe him, but to investigate properly, they agreed. Unexpectedly, the female officer came out and cursed me just like everyone else. She told my friend what she saw, and without asking anything, my friend kicked me away, cursing as he left. My father revealed a strange smile. To prevent me from escaping, he locked me in the pigsty. I was completely confused. Why did everyone who entered the hall come out wanting to hurt me? Then my grandfather came. He promised to seek justice for me. But the next day when I returned home, my grandfather had disappeared. My family saw me and started beating and cursing me again. At the critical moment, my grandfather returned. I thought he was coming to save me, but instead he told me to die. At that moment, I snapped. All the emotions I had suppressed for years exploded, even if it meant being beaten to death by my father today. I would enter the ancestral hall and